Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel. Apologies for being a little bit late. I did actually get in about 8 o'clock, and I actually realised that I didn't actually have this set up or anything tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through match day number 1 fixtures and results, and we'll be going through the predictions for match day number 2 as well. And of course, I will be talking about Scotland against Cyprus as well, as I was there this afternoon. A very, very good 3-0 victory for Scotland earlier today as well. Guys, get involved by leaving your predictions for match day number 2. And also let me know your thoughts about match day number 1 as well. Let me say hello to a few of you. John Conway's in. Big up, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I have lost my voice a little bit. I've got to be honest, I was shouting a lot today, but it is good to be live with you guys today. Hello, Brian, as well. Good evening. Yes, it is tonight, and I did actually have this scheduled for 9:30. Yeah, basically things were out of my control to obviously start at 9:30, but I managed to get on now, and I do apologise. As I said, just coming apologies, folks. Absolutely. Big up, respect. Thank you, Rabi. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. I want Jana Anderson out of my national team. I'm pissed off. Well, we will speak about that. We will speak about that as well. Thoughts on the Netherlands? Do they need a full rebuild? Well, we will talk about that. We will talk about it. But guys, do leave a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and please do, please share the content out if you want to as well. Even though Spain won, I'm still not going to shows Norway miss Holland. Yes, we will get into it. We will get into it. I've not even done any banners tonight, so we're just going to win it. So let us begin. Well, the first games on Thursday. The first games were on Thursday, of course. Now, the first games that I have up on my screen is obviously Group C. It is Group C. And it is Italy 1, England 2. Yes. What I'll say now is I think England were better than Italy. I've got to be honest. I think they were the better team. I do have to say as well, I did actually think that I thought England played very, very well. I thought in that first half, especially, I thought Italy came out the traps really, really early, but England got that goal when they needed to, and I think that was the very, very good thing about it. Declan Rice obviously scoring as well, and then I don't think Italy can have any complaints. It was handball. It was a completely handball. If your arm is outstretched here and the ball hits here, then I'm sorry, but it's a penalty. I know there's loads of rules, obviously, about penalties with big handballs and all that, but I can't say anything other than that was a penalty. And Harry Kane is now England's all-time record-leading goal scorer, of course. This game got a bit feisty at times, I've got to be honest. Because there were a couple of yellow cards. Obviously, Retegui did actually get the goal for Italy in the end. And, Luke Shaw sent off for 2 quick yellow cards. Basically, 2 yellow cards in 2 minutes. It was not very, very good. But a massive victory for England. And it's their first victory over Italy away from home since 1961. So it just goes to show how big of a result that is for Italy. And it gets their sort of their hardest game out of the way, almost. It certainly does. So a 2-1 win for England over Italy. Please let me know your thoughts on that one. And we will go into the other game that was in Group C today as well. That was North Macedonia 2, Malta 1. Well, yeah, this was quite an interesting game as well, I've got to say. 0-0 at half-time. Again, a lot of yellow cards in this game. But Yilmaz was the man that got the goal. And then Sherlinov got the second for North Macedonia. And then Yannick scored in the 86th minute to make it 2-1 to North Macedonia. North Macedonia were reduced to 10 men with the sending off of Milevski with a straight red card. And it is definitely a very, very good result for North Macedonia as well. Let me just check the table as well. So England top at the moment with 3 points, North Macedonia 3 points, and then Ukraine, Malta, and Italy bottom as well. And let me know your thoughts about that group, those games, because I've got to be honest. I thought England were good against Italy. I thought England were good against Italy. Maybe in that second half, though, I think you've got to say that I thought Italy were better in the second half, but not great in the first half. But big 3 points for England, and we will go on to the next group. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment. Leave your thoughts in the comment. I'm a little bit sniffly tonight. I don't understand why. Maybe because it was Nippon is in. Hello, Nippon. Hope you're good. Sebastian says, congrats to Scotland. Next to Spain will be a good game. Yeah, that will be a very good game as well. Give me 2 ticks, guys. Give me two. There we go. Apologies. Shane O'Donnell says, good evening. Fair play, Wales. Deserve a point. Well done, Scotland as well. Yeah, we'll get to Wales. We will get to Wales very, very shortly. Congratulations on the win. Thank you, Nippon. Douglas, in that shirt, you look like you could play next to McTominay. Yeah, I do have a funny story actually about that game. I do actually have a very, very funny story about the Scotland Cyprus game. I will get into it very, very soon. Hello, hope you enjoyed the Scotland match. It's a clean sheet and a win. On to the next match. Absolutely. He says, Luca. Evening, Douglas. Hope you're well. 1 hour away from arriving back in Carlisle. Ah, yeah, Gillingham. Yeah, back in good old London town, isn't it? It's quite a trek, isn't it? But Chris, thank you very much for tuning in, my friend. I really do appreciate it, my friend. Nice football shirt. Thank you very much. Yes, this was last season's top. I'm not justifying and paying 90 quid for the new one. There is no way I'm paying 90 quid for the new one. So settled with this one. Settled for this one as well. So we'll move into Group H, and this was obviously Thursday as well. Kazakhstan 1, Slovenia 2. Yes, Kazakhstan. One of the teams I did put third, I think, in this group. They took the lead. They took the lead in this game with a one with Samorodov scoring in the 24th minute. That was a 1-0 lead at half time, but Slovenia came back into it. Brekalo and Vipotnik scored to make it 2-1 win to Slovenia. So a big win for Slovenia there. And I've got to say as well, Kazakhstan are going to be a very, very tricky team to play against, I think, because where it is as well, and of course it is early kickoffs there as well. So good win for Slovenia, big win for Slovenia, and should be an interesting group to say the very, very least. Let me just see the other results. San Marino 0, Northern Ireland 2. Oh, San Marino actually did score a goal, but it was 5 miles offside. It has to be honest, it was 5 miles offside. But a good one for Northern Ireland. Charles scored in the 24th minute, and then in the 55th minute as well. Michael O'Neill's first win as Northern Ireland manager in his second spell as manager. So good 3 points there for Northern Ireland. And in the other game, it was a rematch of the game where we saw Christian Eriksen collapse on the pitch. Denmark 3, Finland 1. Finland actually won that game 1-0. And obviously I did say the circumstances to that game overshadowed, obviously with Christian Eriksen collapsing in that game. Finland did actually go on and win 1-0. But in this game, it was a hat-trick from Højlund. 3 goals for the big Danish striker. And it was a good game. It was a good game, this one, actually. Managed to pick up a little bit. Denmark, I think, are going through a bit of a rebuild. Finland are an up-and-coming side, I've got to say. Michael Doxville, good evening, if you are watching. I do think Finland are going to do well in this tournament, and I don't think they'll be too despondent about losing to Denmark. So still plenty of games to go. And I think Finland have got Northern Ireland tomorrow, I think it is. So big opportunity for Finland to go and win there. But that is obviously qualification Group H. The table stands as follows: Denmark, Northern Ireland, and Slovenia all on 3 points. The other on 0 points. So we will see. We will see what will happen in those games. So let me just go back into this, and we will go back to Thursday, where there was one more group that was being played. Group J, Bosnia 3, Iceland 0. Yeah, big win for Bosnia. Big 3 points for Bosnia. Krunic and Dedic, the goal scorers in this one. Iceland, I think they're going through a bit of a rebuild. I've got to be honest. I do think they're going through a bit of a rebuild at this moment in time, and I think it's going to be a bit of a tall order for Iceland. But big 3 points for Bosnia. We may see Bosnia at another Euros. Indeed. The other results in this one are Portugal 4, Liechtenstein 0. Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, and, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo scoring the goals for Portugal in a very comfortable 4-0 victory over Liechtenstein. Very comfortable indeed. And in the other game, it was a 0-0 draw between Slovakia and Luxembourg. So very good games in this group. And Slovakia and Luxembourg, fair play to them, getting a 0-0 against Slovakia. I think it's a very good result. Very good result in the end. So we'll go through the table with this one. Portugal and Bosnia lead the way with 3 points. Luxembourg and Slovakia on 1 point. And Iceland and Liechtenstein on 0 points. So those are the games from Thursday. Let me know your thoughts about those games in the comments section in the live chat there. Evening, congrats to your Scotland convincing 3-0 win. Yes, I will get to the Scotland game very shortly. I will say that now. But thank you, Diego, for tuning in, mate. Congratulations to Scotland. Thank you, Brian. G, my friend, I have been meaning to get you on the channel. I will get you on the channel very soon, my friend. I really hope you are good, and thank you very much for tuning in. Chris says we lost to Gillingham, 94th minute winner, 1-0 Gillingham, meaning we dropped down to 4th and out of the automatic places. But I'm not overreacting. We deserved nothing. A lot of twists and turns to go. 8 games remaining. Absolutely. And that's the good thing about that's the very good thing about about League Two, is that it can go either way. It can definitely go either way. So good luck to you, Chris. Good luck to you. Indian Scouser is in the building. Good evening, mate. Hope you are well. Brian's asked who I think has the best squad between Northern Ireland and the Republic. I think right now, I would have to say Republic of Ireland. I looked at your team the other night, and bearing in mind this was obviously an Ireland side that is sort of up and coming. Kelleher, Evan Ferguson, Collins, I can't remember, McGrath, was it McGrath? I think it was McGrath. Even James McLean is still there as well. I would say Republic of Ireland have got a better squad than Northern Ireland at the moment. I think Northern Ireland have kind of lost their way a little bit. So for me, I think Republic of Ireland have got the better squad at this moment in time. Great results for Luxembourg. That no shocks so far. Well, yes, no shocks so far. No shocks so far as well. But we'll move on. We'll move on to the games from Friday. Oh my goodness me. We'll go into Group B. Who saw this coming? France 4, Netherlands 0. Yeah, Griezmann, Upamecano, Mbappe double. It was as well. Yeah, 4-0. There was a wee question actually. I think from I think it was a question actually from Ravi. I think it was. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Um, excuse me. Thoughts on the Netherlands? Do they need a full rebuild? Let's have a look at the squad that they had out. So it was Sillessen, Ake, Van Dijk, Geertruida, Timber, Van Naldum's back. Very good. Martin de Roon, Kenneth Taylor, Javi Simon, Depay, and Steven Berghuis. I said this when we were obviously doing the World Cup. I said Netherlands squad is missing an out-and-out goal scorer. It's missing that sort of wow factor. I don't think Memphis Depay is a sort of a wow factor. Like, not you don't really have like Wesley Sneijder. You don't have like Van Nistelrooy. I think the Dutch are definitely in a bit of a full rebuild at this moment in time. So Ravi, I absolutely agree with you. I think Netherlands are one of those sides that are definitely needing a rebuild. But never did I see 4-0 France. Never, ever in a month of Sundays did I see France winning 4-0. But there we go. France starting like a house on fire. Absolute house on fire. 4-0 victory against Netherlands as well. Let's see what some of you are saying. Bazanu and Kelleher, two of our best and both bloody keepers. Typical. It's mental, isn't it? It's absolutely mental. I don't think Kelleher could have done much better with the goals the other night that Latvia scored. Maybe one of them, but I'm not going to blame him. I'm not going to blame him at all. Congratulations on your win. Glad you enjoyed that experience, Douglas. To be honest, it was boss to see Robo get an assist. Yes. I will get to the Scotland game very, very soon. France were opening up Holland up like nothing could have been 6. I thought Aki was better than VVD currently. I would say he's been the best left back this season. I would definitely say that. How many was in attendance in Scotland today? 49,128, I think. I think it was something like that. Very good atmosphere, I've got to say. Very, very good atmosphere. I've got to say there. The other game in the group finished, well, I think this was quite expected. Gibraltar 0, Greece 3, Mazarus, Ziopis, and Bakasetas. I do like Greek names, I've got to be honest. Kostas, obviously, Simikas as well. Got booked in this game. That doesn't really surprise me. But yeah, big 3 points for Greece. But I think it was kind of an easy 3 points in the end. The group stands like this. France are top, Greece second, Republic of Ireland, Gibraltar, and Netherlands bottom after one match. But I fully expect that to be much, much better in that one. We will move on to Group E. Not a great start for Fernando Santos as Poland manager. They went down 3-1 to Czech Republic. El Krejci 2 got the opener in the first minute. Kavankara scored in the third minute, and Kukta made it 3-0. Szymanski did get a consolation for Poland, but again, it's where do we stand with Poland, right? I don't think they're as good a side as they once were. And I think now, did actually Lewandowski play? Yes, he did. He did indeed. Funnily enough, it was most of that side that played at the World Cup. Szczesny, Frankowski, Kiwior, Bednarek, Cash, Szymanski, Linetti, Karbunik, Bielik, Zielinski, and Lewandowski. So that was the sort of the good team from Poland. So very, very interesting, I've got to say. But yeah, that is quite a result actually for Czech Republic. A 3-1 win to Czech Republic against Poland. So Poland will be definitely wanting to improve, most definitely. The other result in this group was Moldova 1, Faroe Islands 1. Mikkelsen scored for the Faroe Islands, and Nicolescu scored the penalty to put Moldova with a 1-1 draw. So interesting that. Definitely a very interesting game that one. We look at the group. Czech Republic, 3 points. Faroe Islands and Moldova on 1. Albania haven't even played yet. And Poland on 0 at the bottom. Brian says you can't beat the Greek Islands for a holiday. You certainly can't. You certainly can't. Rhodes is lovely. Rhodes is absolutely lovely as well. So absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. So we'll go into the next group. We'll go into the next group. Group F. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Austria 4. Azerbaijan 1. 4-1 to Austria. Sabitzer got the first goal. Grigoric got the second as well. Sabitzer did get his second of the game. Makhmudov did get a consolation for Azerbaijan, and then Baumgartner got the fourth, and a very comfortable win for Ralph Ranick's side, a 4-1 win against Azerbaijan. So a very, very good result. And I know Sebastian is in the chat. Oh, that is a horrible start for Sweden. Sweden 0, Belgium 3. Romelu Lukaku hat-trick. Romelu Lukaku hat-trick. Yes, I will say that again. Romelu Lukaku hat-trick. Very good start for Domenico Tedesco. Very, very good start for him. But Sweden, what on earth happened? What on earth happened? Yes, I know it took sort of, Belgium 35 minutes to get on the score sheet, but Sweden, I mean, let's have a look at their squad. I mean, they had Isaac, Kulusevski, Forsberg, Augustinsson, Lindelof, who got booked, Robin Olsen. Yeah, I mean, they're still relying on Zlatan Ibrahimovic as well. I think Sweden are needing maybe a new manager, maybe a new, just new players to sort of come away from them. But that's a heavy defeat. That is a very, very heavy defeat for Sweden, to say the very, very least. So we'll go for the group. This is obviously in alphabetical order. Austria top, Belgium second, Estonia haven't even played yet, Azerbaijan with 0, and Sweden with 0 as well. So that was a very, very interesting group, that one. And I will go into the... no, actually, we will go into the chat. We will go into the chat just now. Good evening, Aldo. I have not seen you for a wee while, my friend. Hope you are well. I am not too bad, my friend. I'm not too bad. And chat as well. Nicola, congratulations on the win. Thank you very, very much. How is the atmosphere, if you don't mind me asking? Very good. Very, very good. It's great to be back. My last Scotland game was 2004, and that was against Holland, and that was very, very good as well. But today was very, very good. Very good atmosphere. And I was actually sitting just above the media bit, so I could obviously see, you could see what was happening as well. So I was very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Big Rom says, Brian, and very few teams beat Sweden by 3. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, indeed. We'll move into Group G, and then we'll move on to today's matches as well. So I know that Nicola is in the chat. We'll start with this one. Serbia 2, Lithuania 0. Comfortable win in the end for Serbia. Dusan Tadic scored to make it 1-0. And then Dusan Vlahovic scored the second, set up by Tadic. So a very, very good win for Serbia. Lithuania, I think you've got to say Lithuania definitely going to be... Lithuania are definitely going to be Lithuanian boys, I think, in this group. I've got to be honest. Sorry if there's any Lithuanian fans watching, but it just gets the feeling that might be the case, to say that the very, very least. And in the other game, it was a very narrow win for Montenegro, as it beat Bulgaria by 1-0. Krostovic scored in the 70th minute to give Montenegro a very good win by 1-0. And the games are as follows: Serbia and Montenegro both on 3. Hungary haven't played. Bulgaria and Lithuania on 0. On 0. Brian says, did you hear about the Legends game? Stevie G got some stuff thrown at him, apparently. Not sure if it's true. I believe when he celebrated, I think there was something thrown in Stephen Gerrard's direction. But it's one of those things, isn't it? One of those things. One of those things. Aldo says, wasn't doing too well, needed a break from some stuff. All is well now, though. Good one for Scotland. Great brace for McTominay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely indeed. Well, those were the matches from Friday. And we'll obviously go to the games today. And we will go to Hampden Park, where in the end it was a comfortable win for Scotland. 3-0 victory against Cyprus. Super John McGinn in the 21st minute. Yeah, that was checked by VAR. Still not understand how, because it deflected in the path of McGinn. He wasn't offside. So 1-0. Bit of an edgy second half, I've got to be honest. It was very, very edgy. Very, very edgy second half. Until the 87th minute, Scott McTominay. Very good play from Lyndon Dykes, I've got to say. I thought Lyndon Dykes might have headed it on, but he plays it to McTominay. And McTominay, fantastic finish into the roof of the net to make that 2-0. And then in the 90 plus third minute, Cyprus trying to play it from the back, and basically Robertson pounces, plays it to McTominay. McTominay has a simple task to score an end to the empty net to make it 3-0 to Scotland. And Cyprus's misery was compounded when Nicholas Ioannou, he was already booked in the 53rd minute. He was flagged offside and then decided to basically kick the ball away by hitting the back stanchion of the Scotland goal, and the referee saw that it was him, gave him a second yellow card, and it was a second red card for Ioannou. And to be honest, I thought the refereeing was a joke today. A number of times where basically I thought like Cyprus players were sort of going down very, very easily. I thought they were. I thought they did go down a wee bit easily at times. And Castanos as well, that number 20. How he didn't get sent off, I'll never know, because he was kind of diving all around the place as well. But Cyprus didn't really offer anything. There was a very funny moment, actually. Angus Gunn making his debut today for Scotland. He slipped. He slipped, but luckily slipped on the ball. So it's, luckily for him, it was a comfortable win. But 3-0 in the end. We did make hard work of it, I've got to be honest, but very, very good to be back, and a very, very good 3 points for Scotland to kick off their campaign. And I believe that that's the first win in game one that we've had, I think, for the first time in about 5 or 6 years, I think. So it's been very, very good. It was very, very good indeed. Let's see what some of you are saying. I don't know. I've read that. Scott, great best from McTominay. Yep, it's definitely true. A number of balls were thrown. Interesting. We're garbage. Janne Anderson is not the man anymore, says Sebastian. Someone said it was glass bottles, but I don't believe that. Can't have them on the ground, surely. I think you're allowed plastic bottles, but I don't think you're allowed glass bottles. I can't imagine that. No, I can't. I can't imagine that, to be honest. I can't imagine that. To say the very least, but could be completely wrong. Could be completely wrong. Of course. Great assist from Dykes. It was very, very good. And I know Che Adams gets a lot of sort of stick for not scoring. Thought he was good today. Thought he was leading the line really, really well. The only thing was his finishing. His finishing wasn't great. The red card was ridiculous. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious when you look back at it. It was I don't know what to say. I saw that he kicked the ball away, and I was like, "Well, that's going to be a yellow card." But I forgot he was booked. I did actually forget he was, but I think he was following Christie. Actually, was it Christie or Hickey? I think it was either of those two. But he did follow him, and he did foul him, so he was obviously yellow carded. But yeah, interesting to say the very very least. The ref was very suspect. Absolutely, Ibra should retire. Yeah, he should. He should absolutely. Soloff was punished in the worst way possible. Oh, I will need to go and check that. Graham Rogers says, "How did Robbo play?" Good question. All in all, I thought he had a good game. His crossing leaves a lot to be desired, though. He took the corners. He did take the corners for Scotland, but he did get two assists. He did get two assists. Thought his all-round gameplay was good. It's just at times his crossing can be a little bit better. The corner kicks from us today were really, really poor. You've got to beat the first man. You've got to beat the first man. And basically, what happened was the corners were coming in, and they were either overhit, they were either being diverted away by the Cyprus players. But a good game from Robbo. And I do think though that he is being hampered by the fact. I think he is obviously captain, but I don't know if he's actually suited out to be a captain for Scotland. I think it's burdening him a little bit, and I think with his performances being a little bit hit and miss for Liverpool this season, I don't know if that's kicking into it. But you know what, Andy Robertson, I thought he did play well. Hi, Matt's channel. Hope you're good. I think he played a very good game in Italy. Feeling happy for the rest of the campaign. Yeah, we will get to we'll get to the games tomorrow. So we'll get to the games tomorrow. But we'll go into the other game in this group as well, because there was another game this evening. And it was a very comfortable 3-0 win to Spain. Dani Olmo got the opener. Lovely goal. Baldy flick from Dani Olmo. Then Martin Odegaard was booked. But I'm trying to work out how. Rodri has completely cleaned him out. He's completely cleaned him out. No penalty was given. And Odegaard got booked for his complaints. Ridiculous. And then Spain did wrap up victory with 2 goals in a minute from Hosselu. Yeah, do you remember that player that was in Newcastle, Hosselu? Scored 2 goals. Yeah, good win for Spain. Yeah, and they matched Scotland's win. They matched Scotland's win today, so very very good from them as well. No, Andy Robertson's captain. Andy Robertson is definitely captain for Scotland. It's not John McGinn. It's not John McGinn at all. Great result for Turkey. Great result for Wales. Dallas seemed more focused on taking off key players than making sure they won, says Matt. And he was at Stoke. Yes, Hosselu was at Stoke. I remember that as well. So, it leaves the table. Well, well, I am actually going to say this. Scotland are top automatically. Well, they're top alphabetically. Scotland and Spain lead the way with 3 points. Georgia, Cyprus, and Norway, both all on 0. But Georgia haven't played yet. I think they play on Tuesday. Actually, I think they play Norway. As well. So that's Group A for you guys. I will go through the rest of the other games today. Yeah, I'll get into the chat actually. I'll get into the chat very, very soon. Also, yeah. Diego says, if you're watching live on playback, please subscribe to the Dugout Football channel. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Very happy with continuing to ball off the World Cup. Mbappe captain's performance, Rabiot fantastic, Upamecano brilliant, and Griezmann amazing. Allez les Bleus, says Jersey Boy. Go and check out World of Football as well. Doing a lot of good content over there, including watch-alongs to almost the theme of TV, which I do like to see. So please go and check out his as well. Who won the World Cup? It was Argentina. Argentina, of course. Argentina, top indeed, yes. Oh, Brian doing a little bit there. Also, Kosovo got a huge result away at Israel. They should finish on a high, seeing as they play Andorra at home. Yeah, we'll go into that. But Group D, Armenia 1, Turkey 2. Quite a close game, this one. Ozan Kabak scored an own goal. Yes, Ozan Kabak. We all remember him at Liverpool, don't we? Liverpool, Norwich, Schalke. I'm not sure where he is now. But very, very good. Very, very good to say at the very, very least for Armenia. They did go 1-0 up, but in the 34th minute, Koku managed to get the goal to get Turkey back level, and then Koglu, I think I've said that right, scored to make it 2-1 to Turkey. So a good win for Turkey. And this result was a bit of a surprise. I've got to be honest, didn't see this one coming. Croatia won, Wales won. Well done, Wales. Well done, Wales. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing to see the very, very least. Kramaric got to the opening goal. Lovely finish it was into the bottom corner. And then in the 90 plus third minute, Nathan Broadhead, brought on by Rob Page, got a draw for Wales. Very, very good. Very, very good. So, very good draw for Wales, and that leaves the table as this. Turkey lead the way on 3 points. Wales and Croatia both on 1 point. Latvia and Armenia. Latvia haven't played. Armenia on 0. As well. Right, we do have one more group to talk about, and then we will be going into the games for match day number 2. If you are enjoying the stream, please do remember to leave it a like. It does help the algorithms, and obviously we do like to help my algorithms, as they say, and do hit that subscribe button as well. If you enjoy these videos, what I am doing as well. Brian saying hello to Henry. He is at Hoffenheim. Kabak's at Hoffenheim, right. Just think, Douglas said, if FSG pulled their finger out, Kabak could be scoring those own goals for us. Just imagine, Brian. Just imagine, mate. Just imagine as well. So the final group to talk about today is in Group I, and wow, what a result for Switzerland. Belarus 0, Switzerland 5. 5-0 win for Switzerland. Renato Steffen getting a 29-minute hat-trick. Very, very good to see that. Renato Steffen is a very, very good player. One of Switzerland's OGs, as has to be said. Very, very good to see that. Granit Xhaka then scored in the 62nd minute to make it 4-0. And Amdouni, 3 minutes later, did make it 5-0 to Switzerland. And look, I did say Switzerland should be breezing this group. They've got to be honest. They should be breezing this group, to say the very, very least. So a big 3 points for Switzerland. 5-0 is Belarus. That was Belarus's first international game since 2021. Yeah, they back to the drawing board for them. What a result that is for Switzerland. As well. In the other games, Andorra 0, Romania 2. I think it was only a case of how many for Romania, it has to be said. Dennis Mann, yes, that is an actual name, got the opening goal for Romania, and Alabic scored the second in the 49th minute to give Romania a 2-0 win. Andorra's misery was compounded when Rebež was sent off for 2 yellows in 2 minutes. So a very, very disappointing result for Andorra, but very, very good for Romania. And in the other game tonight, we had Israel 1, Kosovo 1. Dasa with an own goal in the 36th minute gave Kosovo a 1-0 lead. And then Peretz, we all remember him, don't we? Peretz from Israel did get the equaliser. And assist from Manar Solomon as well. I did say to watch out for Solomon in the last video as well. So that was a 1-1 draw. So that leaves the group table as things follow. Switzerland lead the way after that big win over Belarus, 5-0 victors. Romania are second. Kosovo and Israel are on 1 point. And then Andorra and Belarus prop up the table with 0 points. So we shall see. We shall see what will happen in these games tomorrow. Almighty Blues FC, Anka in the building. Big up, bro. Past 4 in the morning. Crikey. Crikey. And you're still awake, mate. Well, kudos to you, my friend. Kudos to you. I hope you are well. Do check DMs once you're done, please. Thanks. I certainly will, my friend. I certainly will. Thank you for that. Thank you for that as well. So, we have now gone through match day number 1 results. We will now go on to match day number 2 games, and we will predict these games. Let's all like and sub. Thank you very much. Solomon, only on loan and film, I think could be one to watch. Looks a very good player. Looks a very, very good player. Doesn't he? Right, let us go on to the games tomorrow, and then we will go through the games on Monday and then Tuesday. We will certainly do. Elevanis, late fans, and good evening, my friend. Hope you're well. That was a big win for the US, 7-1, I think, against Grenada, wasn't it? 7-1. Good result, that. Very, very good result. Thoughts on Scotland today? Good for first half, very, very good. Second half, a bit messy, but Cyprus never really threatened us, I've got to say. I didn't think they really threatened us, to say the very, very least. And then Brian said, I'll go to the elevator. So, games tomorrow. So, we will start in, obviously, Group C. We'll see George celebrating in front of the Celtic fans. Yes, I did. I did like that. A bit of shithousery from Mr. Gerrard, as to say. We were amazing yesterday, and that will boost our confidence going into the CONCACAF Nations League. I was impressed overall. There we go. There we go, indeed. He did have to score in a pen, yeah. I did like that. As well. So we will start into Group C and the game at Wembley between England and Ukraine, and we have Malta against Italy. So, guys, get your predictions down in the live chat, and I will read them out as well. So, England against Ukraine. Last time these two met was in the Euros. That was 4-0 win to England. Yes, we all kind of remember that was the tournament where Ukraine were obviously going through war. By then, obviously, Russia, and they did actually manage to get through the group stage. I think they were one of the best third place teams, I think, if I seem to remember. And they did get through, but unfortunately, they did beat a very good England that day. Look, at the Wembley, I think England should win this comfortably. I'm going to go 2-0 England. I think England will get a clean sheet. But actually, look out for Mudryk in that game as well. And obviously, I don't know if Yarmolenko... Is it Yarmolenko? I don't know if he's retired yet or not, but watch out for him as well. Malta, Italy. Well, I think Italy are in a period of questioning the manager, I'd have to say. I think it is questioning the manager time. But they should have too much from Malta. Surely they should have too much from Malta. This should be comfortable. I'm going 3-0 Italy. 3-0 Italy. I think it'll be too comfortable. So 2-0 England and 3-0 Italy. Let me see what some of you are saying for this one. 3-0 England, says Brian. Reese is saying 2-2 England, Ukraine. Interesting. 6-1 Italy, says Brian. I see England having a little wobble here. I do think they will win, but Ukraine will put up a massive fight. Interesting. England 3, Ukraine 0, says Shane. I think it'll be like Belgium, Japan at the World Cup 2018, but I think it'll be England 2, Ukraine 1. Interesting. Shane O'Donnell's going for 5-0 Italy, as is Elevator and Escalator fan. Reese is going 7-0 Italy. 7-0. Could be interesting, that. Could be very, very interesting, that game. Right, we'll move into Group H. Oh, John Conway just catching up there. England 3, Ukraine 0. There we go. So, Group H. 2 o'clock kickoff this one, so I'm very, very happy that I've managed to do this this stream because basically I wouldn't have been able to have done that at 2:30 at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Kazakhstan, Denmark. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. I think Kazakhstan will give Denmark a good game, but I still see Denmark coming out on top. I'll go 3-1 Denmark. I think 3-1. I think Denmark will concede, but I think they'll be too strong for Kazakhstan. Slovenia, San Marino. It's just a case of how many for Slovenia, isn't it? What should we go? I mean, San Marino only did concede 2 against Northern Ireland. I'll go 5-0. 5-0 for Slovenia against San Marino. And then Northern Ireland, Finland. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Finland, to their credit, did actually play well against Denmark. They did actually play well against Denmark. Northern Ireland did play well against San Marino, it has to be said. First game in charge as well for, obviously, Michael O'Neill back at... is Lansdowne Road, is it? Is Lansdowne Road? I think it's Lansdowne Road that they play now. So I've got to be honest, I think that I go for a draw. I think Finland will be too strong. I'm going to give Finland the win here. I'm going to go Finland 2-1. 2-1 win for Finland. 2-1 win for Finland. So 3-1 win for Denmark against Kazakhstan. 5-0 Slovenia against San Marino. And then a 2-1 win for Finland over Northern Ireland. So there we go. Get your predictions in for these games, and we'll go through them. Oopsie-daisy. Elevator saying, what? 7 up, please. For the amount of points we are ahead, yeah, we'll drink Pepsi Max. 1-0 Denmark, says Elevator. San Marino playing again. Yes, they are. They're playing Slovenia. Slovenia 4, San Marino 0. 3-1 Denmark, says Shane. Reese has gone 0-0 Denmark, Kazakhstan. Okay. Slovenia 5, San Marino 1. Whoa, San Marino getting a goal. Interesting. Interesting to say the very, very least. Northern Ireland 1, Finland 2. Says Reese, so going the same as me. Good minds think alike, eh? Is Pukki still playing for Finland? Yes, he is. He is indeed. Slovenia 5, San Marino 0. If so, I'm going 2-1 to Finland. Northern Ireland 1, Finland 1. Yes, Pukki plays still. Finley Moore, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, my friend. I think you may be new. If you are new and you're enjoying the content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Please do as well. Pukki will score, says Elevator and Escalator fan. So we'll move into Group J. Liechtenstein, Iceland. Interesting. You've already subbed. Thank you very much, Finley. Thank you. Liechtenstein, Iceland. I'll go 2-0 Iceland. 2-0 Iceland. I'll go for 2-0 Iceland. Luxembourg, Portugal. Now, this is going to be a very, very interesting game. I think this is a very difficult game for Portugal. I do think, though, Portugal should come out on top. They should come out on top in this one. I'm going to give Luxembourg a go. I'm going to go 2-1 Portugal. Slovakia against Bosnia. Again, that's good. That's a very, very good game, that one. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw between Slovakia and Bosnia. So I have gone to 2-0 Iceland against Liechtenstein. 2-1 for Portugal against Luxembourg, and a 1-1 draw between Slovakia and Bosnia. So get your predictions down for these games. So let us see. Let us see. 4-0 Iceland. Interesting. 0-0 says Reese for Liechtenstein, Iceland. Ronaldo waved the eye show Sweden, the Portugal Liechtenstein game. Not kidding. Wow. Wow. Liechtenstein 0, Iceland 3. Douglas, nobody plays at Lansdowne Road anymore. That's our old ground. It got knocked down. We play at the Viva Stadium now. Northern Ireland play at Windsor Park. That's the one. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. I apologise. I apologise sincerely. Windsor Park. I had a feeling it was something like that. I had a feeling it was something like that. But thank you very much. I know Ireland played at Viva. I do know Ireland played at the Viva. 2-0 Iceland, 3-1 Portugal, 1-0 Bosnia. Luxembourg 1, Portugal 3. Luxembourg 0, Portugal 3. Slovakia 0, Bosnia 1, says Reese. Slovakia 1, Bosnia 2, says Shane O'Donnell. Interesting as well. So that is Sunday's games. And we'll go into Monday's games. Group B, Netherlands, Gibraltar. Again, a case of how many for the Dutch, isn't it? They'll be hearing from that 4-0. I'm going to go 4-0. I'm going to go 4-0 Netherlands. I think Gibraltar will be on the end of an absolute hiding here. And then at the Viva Stadium, Republic of Ireland against France. Oh. I mean, I've got to be honest, right? Ireland won 3-2 against Latvia. That was very, very good. But France are in very, very good form as well. But there is a bit of bad blood between these two, and obviously we all know why. Thierry Henry, handball, etc. Can I see Republic of Ireland getting anything off France? Do you know what? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to go. Well, actually, will I go for a Republic of Ireland win, or will I go for a draw, or will I go for France win? No, I'm as much as I want Republic of Ireland to get something off France. I'm going to go 2-1 France. I'm going to go 2-1 France. To say the very, very least, but that will not be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. Let's just say that. Oops, daisy. Brian says 8-0 Portugal. 8-0. Elevator and Escalator fan says 7-0 Netherlands. Reese is going 1-0 Gibraltar. Wow. Holland are shite. Well, they weren't great against France. Let me just say that. Netherlands 7, Gibraltar 0, says Shane. 6-0 Holland, says Brian. Republic of Ireland 2, France 2. Interesting to say the very least. Interesting game this, yes. Shane O'Donnell's gone for 1-1 for Ireland, France. Republic of Ireland, second best team in this group, in my opinion. Yes, a tricky group. Tricky group to say the very, very least. It is a very, very tricky group. Eamon Kelly, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. 3-0 France, says Eamon. Republic of Ireland 1, France 1, and Anfield agenda will be happy about that. Depay did miss a penalty saved by Magnan. Wow. France are going to destroy us 4-0. Easy, lads. I'd like to think you would pick up a good fight against France. I would like to say that. Dutch disappointed by abandoning their entire footballing philosophy and style. France, I think, have finally replaced Lloris 100%. 100%. Magnan is best in the world. Best in the world. There we go. There we go. Right, Group E. Moldova, Czech Republic. Kudos to Moldova for getting a 1-1 draw with Faroe Islands. I've got to say that. Czech Republic, very good result against Poland, 3-1 in the end with that one. I'm going to go for the same result. I think Czech Republic will win this. I'm going to go 3-1 for Czech Republic over Moldova. Poland, Albania. I don't think the appointment of Fernando Santos is going to work out. I really, really don't. I'm actually going to go for an Albania win. I'm going to go for an Albania win. I'm going to go 2-0 Albania. I think Albania will beat Poland. I really, really do. And if they do, I think it's already an upheaval task for Fernando Santos. So 3-1 Czech Republic against Moldova and 2-0 Albania. I'm going against Poland. So we'll see with that one. Back Goncalo Ramos hat-trick against Luxembourg, says Brian. Interesting. Interesting to say the very, very least. Poland were poor. Yeah, they were. They were very, very poor. I do actually have a few work friends who are actually Polish as well. So they won't be very, very happy with their performance. Moldova 1, Czech Republic 3, says Reese. 2-0 Czech Republic and Poland 1, Albania 1. Moldova 0, Czech Republic 3. Poland 1, Albania 2, says Reese. And Shane's going 2-2 between Albania and Poland. I don't hate Poland, and that is not because I am third German. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. And the final game's on Monday. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting completely ahead of myself. There's another 2 groups on Monday. Austria against Estonia. I think it's really a case of how many for Austria. They managed to score 4 against Azerbaijan. I think they could easily get a couple here. I am going to go Austria 3, Estonia 0. Sweden, Azerbaijan, though. That's an interesting one. With the uncertainty over Janne Andersson as Sweden manager, I can't believe I'm going to say that. I'm going to go 1-1 Sweden, Azerbaijan. I am going to go 1-1. Now, that might be a bit bonkers to say the very, very least, but I've got a feeling. I have a feeling that Sweden will draw by Azerbaijan. And obviously, sorry, Sebastian, if you're still in the chat, mate, but I just don't see Sweden are doing very, very well at this moment in time. So, no, definitely not. Let's see. Austria 4, Estonia 0, says Shane. Poland, I thought, despite making the round of 16, were poor at the World Cup because they were terrible against Argentina, lucky to beat Saudi Arabia. And despite missing a pen against Mexico, were also poor. Yes, I agree. I do agree with that, definitely. Top teams always beat the lower seeded teams in qualifiers, never any shocks. That's very, very true. Sweden 2-1. Austria 5, Estonia 0. Super Sabitzer to continue his fine form. Yeah, there is talk that Manchester United might actually make that one permanent, and if they do, I think that's a very good move. Very, very good move as well. Sweden 1, Azerbaijan 0. Austria 3, Estonia 0. Azerbaijan 0, Sweden 1. Hungary, yes, first time of asking for Hungary against Bulgaria. Yeah, this will be an interesting game, this one. I've got to back Hungary. I've got to back Hungary. I don't think Bulgaria are quite what they once were. I don't think it's going to be any good. Sweden, Azerbaijan, by the way, is actually in Sweden. It's not in Azerbaijan. I thought it was in Azerbaijan, but it is actually in Sweden. I'm going to go 2-0 to Hungary. Montenegro, Serbia. This is a very, very interesting game, to say the very, very least. I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go 2-2 between Montenegro and Serbia. I'm going to go 2-2 between those two. That is going to be a good game. That is going to be a very, very good game. If you catch Monday's games, Montenegro, Serbia would definitely be a very, very interesting game to watch. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in that game. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Going to Baku ain't easy. No, absolutely not. If United sign Osimhen, they won the league next season. Only if we get a right back another goalkeeper elevator. Hungary 3, Bulgaria 0, Montenegro 1, Serbia 2. Yeah, the Europa League. Hungary 2, Bulgaria 0, says Reese. Hungary 2-0. Seems to be a popular one. We're winning Europa, and then next year anything can happen, says Reese. And Reese is also going for a 1-1 draw between Montenegro and Serbia. So, the final games of the international break, and it is in Group A on Tuesday, Georgia against Norway. This is one of those games where I keep saying it, but Georgia away is never easy. It is never easy to go away to Georgia. And Norway have just been spanked 3-0, and let's be honest, apart from Odegaard, they didn't look like scoring against Spain. That was the very, very interesting thing about that game. And again, without Holland, I do worry for the goals. I am going to say I think Georgia win this, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Georgia. I'm going to go 1-0 Georgia. Scotland, Spain. Scotland, Spain. What I will say, if we do lose, it will only be by 1 or 2 goals, because we don't get thrashed anymore. Now, look at me probably saying this, and we probably will do, but no, we are very, very good defensively team. I know Spain have put 3 past Norway, but when I look at Norway's keeper to the keepers we've got, I do think that they are very, very good keepers that Scotland have got compared to Norway's. But it's Spain. Now, the last time these two met, Spain won 3-2 at Hampden Park. It was a 3-2 win. It was very, very close game. It was a very, very close game. So, I'll be there again on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it immensely, especially after today. I thought today was very, very good. Do I back Scotland to get something against Spain? Do I back them? My head is saying we get beat 2-1, but my heart is saying we draw 1-1. I'm going to go for my heart. 1-1 Scotland. 1-1 Scotland against Spain. And I tell you something, that would be a very good result against Spain. That would be a very, very good result against Spain. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Scotland and Spain. Let's see what some of you are saying for this one. Montenegro 1, Serbia 1. Easy one for Hungary. Yeah, should be an easy one. Montenegro 2, Serbia 1. Ooh, Spain's going for a 2-1 win to Montenegro. Interesting. I think United under Ten Hag will start to win a lot of trophies. They will win the Europa League, and if they spend in the summer, they will win the Premier League. Georgia 1, Norway 0, says Reese. Georgia 1, Norway 1. Scotland 1, Spain 2. Georgia 1, Norway 1. Reese is saying 2-2 for Scotland, Spain. The fact that Serbia versus Montenegro can happen is pretty amazing. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. Scotland 2, Spain 1. 4-1 Spain. Sorry, Douglas. No problem. No problem at all. I'm not going to go right off Scotland, but as much as I want Scotland to get a result, I think Spain's class will eventually break through. Yeah. Spain and what the hell? Spain are a much different kettle of fish than Cyprus. I'll say that now. I'll definitely say that now. Spain will do Scotland. It'll be like Ireland against France, in my opinion. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But I'll be going there with a bit of hope. Bit of hope, definitely. Bit of hope in my heart, of course, as well. So qualification group D, Turkey, Croatia. Ooh. I've got to back Croatia. I know they drew with Wales, but Turkey I know won. But I have got to say, I do think Croatia will win this one. I'm going to go 1-0 Croatia. I'm going to go 1-0 Croatia. Wales, Latvia. Latvia, to their credit, played well against Ireland. They did play well against Ireland. But I think with it being in Cardiff, I think I'll give Wales the victory. I'm going to go. Actually, Wales results are 1-0. So, yeah, I'll go Wales 1, Latvia 0. So, Turkey 0, Croatia 1, Wales 1, Latvia 0, I think, as well. 2-2 and Scotland 0, Spain 2, says Matt. I was support San Marino more than Sweden, lol. Turkey 1-1. Our only chance is keeping that Spanish wide because I think they will want to keep it as compact as possible to build through the middle so the fullbacks can get ahead. Yep, absolutely. I think Kepa started in goal tonight for Spain, so that might be something to look at. That might be something to look at tomorrow as well. I think in Euros and 2026 World Cup, Spain will be one of the favourites. They will become the real deal. Spain, I think, will win the World Cup in 2026, beat Germany to win the Euros. Turkey 0, Croatia 2, Wales 2, Latvia 1. Wales 2, Latvia 0. Sweden's going to win on Monday. We'll get to that very, very shortly. Turkey 1, Croatia 2, Wales 2, Latvia 0. Yes. So the. Hang on. Oh, yes, yeah, I said Azerbaijan to beat Sweden. Yeah, I certainly said that. Right, qualification group I, and then we will call it a night there. As well, Kosovo, Andorra. How many? How many? I'm going to go Kosovo. Kosovo 4, Andorra 0. Romania, Belarus. Belarus 5-0 defeat against Switzerland. I think Romania win this one 2-0. Romania. Switzerland, Israel, though. This is an interesting one. But you've got to back Switzerland, surely. You've got to back Switzerland. Going to go 2-1 to Switzerland. I think Switzerland win that. By a goal. So Kosovo 4, Andorra 0. Romania 2, Belarus 0, and Switzerland 2, Israel 1. So let me see what some of you are saying for this one. Brian's head on the nail on the head. Wales don't score goals. No, they don't. They certainly don't. They certainly don't, which is definitely one. This is not great. Spain 11. I don't expect any further than the quarterfinals. Kosovo 3, Andorra 0. 3-0 Kosovo, 2-0 Romania, and 2-1 Switzerland, says Elevator. Very, very intriguing, to say the very least. Look, these games are going to be coming thick and fast. Obviously, the next international break after this one will be in June. It'll be in June. Shane's gone 2-0 to Switzerland and then 1-0 Romania. Interesting. 1-0 Romania against Belarus. Very, very intriguing, to say the very, very least. So we have, there we go. Race is coming with us. 2-0 Kosovo, 1-0 Romania, and 3-1 Switzerland. There we go. So we have gone through match day number 1. We have gone through the results. We have gone through match day number 2. And we've given our predictions for the games. And that is that. That is that for another video. Thank you to everyone who has watched. Please do leave your predictions in the comment section after the video has finished. Please do get your scores in. I will... If you want to copy and paste the fixtures in my description, then please do. I will obviously timestamp where everything is as well. So I will do that obviously before after obviously finish the video as well. But just a few things that are coming up. Tomorrow I will be doing a Scotland-Cyprus match reaction. And plus that will be the preview to Spain. As well, Reese will be joining me for that one. That is likely to be, what time will that be? 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock? Actually, let me just check the games tomorrow, just so I'm not sort of clashing with England. Oh, England's at 5 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for 7. We will go for 7 o'clock. We will go for 7 o'clock. So definitely. So yeah, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Scotland against Cyprus match reaction, and then Scotland against Spain match preview. As far as a sort of a match day number 2 sort of review, that might be a bit difficult, but I will try my best. I will try my best. Obviously, I am again at Hampden Park on Tuesday. I am definitely going to do that. So yes, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that. So you are goddamn right. Yes, absolutely, absolutely indeed. So yes, Scotland against Cyprus match reaction tomorrow. We'll be doing the Spain preview as well. And then obviously I'm there at Hampden Park on Tuesday evening, so it'll be very, very difficult to get a review in. Yeah, maybe Wednesday, But then again, I do think that obviously the Premier League will be back as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Please leave a like as you leave the video, and please do hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I will read your last few comments, and I do appreciate it as very much so. So Elevator says, take care. Thank you very much. Andorra have tax-free goods for tourists. Lovely stuff. Nice one, Douglas. Thank you very much. Brian, you are goddamn right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, enjoy the rest of your international break. And yeah, we'll see what will happen on tomorrow. We'll obviously see what happens in England against Ukraine tomorrow as well. But yes, join me again 7 o'clock tomorrow for the Scotland, Cyprus, and Spain match preview. So we'll see you then. But until then, from myself, remember, claws go forward tonight. Yeah, lose an hour's sleep. Get some rest. Good night.